Hi, it's Masky Reacts over here, bro. And I saw the start of the rap game is a joke now, and I'm guessing it's a robot that is rapping because that's what the picture shows. But let's check it out.
Has recorded a deal. FN Meka just signed with Capitol Records. His debut single, Florida Water, was released last week. The robot rapper has over 10 million followers on TikTok, and it's the platform's top virtual being. FN Meka, voiced by a human, but everything else about his music is based in AI.
No, they really got artificial intelligence rappers getting signed out here. Shit is absolutely crazy, man. Have you guys heard about this AI rapper, FN Meka, that recently got signed to a major label? If you haven't,
I did.
Well, let me tell you about it. We'll start about it. Now, FN Meka, are you guys familiar with the name? If you're not,
educate us, bro.
Bad because this is not even a real human being. FN Meka is an artificial intelligence rapper, so he's a robot who only exists in the virtual world. This robot actually recently got signed to a major label, and that news has been making some headlines. First of all, even though FN Meka is trending just now, this AI rapper has actually been a thing for a while. I'm talking as early as April 2019. That's when this AI rapper was initially revealed to the world. Ever since April 2019, they, in this case, whoever is controlling FN Meka's social media accounts, they've been building a whole social media identity around FN Meka. We're talking fit pics on IG, as you can see if you're looking at the screen. We're talking pics of FN Meka posted up with guns, cars, and a whole host of things. On top of that, this AI rapper has over 10 million followers on TikTok. Yes, you heard that right. I want to go over this article by Music Business Worldwide, who wrote a pretty informative piece on FN Meka, so let's check that out. Capitol Records just signed a virtual artist, FN Meka. He has over 10 million followers on TikTok. In April last year, we told you about a robot rapper called FN Meka. The virtual artist creator told us at the time that FN Meka has been created using...
Bro, I'm just silent and saying nothing because this is really confusing and shocking at the same time. Like, I'm trying to, like, as the brother is speaking right now, I'm trying to figure out, like, what was the idea? Or, like, don't we got, like, people that are rapping? We got good rappers, we got rappers that are broke, we got rappers that are not having people to sign them. We got rappers that are not good with advertising. Like, why are we
using thousands of data points compiled from video games and social media? Just over a year later, and FN
Maybe
Meka
I'm
has
getting
over
old.
10 million followers on TikTok. Not only that, he's just been signed by one of the most powerful record companies in the world, Capitol Records. Capitol claims that FN Meka, who has over 8 billion views on TikTok, is the #1 virtual being on the video platform, as well as the world's first augmented reality artist to sign with a major label. His debut major label single, Florida Water, a collaboration with Billboard chart topper Gunna, is out today. So like the article said, FN Meka dropped his first single. Gunna is featured on a record. We're going to get to how the music actually sounds a little bit later, but the song dropped over a week ago and has over 1.2 million streams on Spotify already.
And who's the dude? Like, who's the dude that is rapping? Whose voice is it?
FN Meka has, as of right now, over 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and that number is probably going to keep on climbing as new music under this robot keeps on getting released. Back to the article, this is what it says. Ryan Rudin, Capitol Music Group's Executive Vice President of Experimental Marketing and Business Development, tells Music Business Worldwide that the project meets at the intersection of music, technology, and gaming culture, and is just a preview of what's to come. The article continues by saying, this latest project with FN Meka, while a first of its kind, is only an evolution of Capitol Records' 80-year history of innovation. The move marks one of Capitol's boldest yet, under the leadership of Michelle Jubelier, who was named chair and CEO of Capitol Music Group in December 2021. As Music Business World explained last year, technically speaking, FN Meka is voiced by a human, but everything else about him, from his lyrics to the chords and tempo underpinning his music, is based on AI.
Who got the lyrics? Who wrote the lyrics?
So that's surprising. There's an actual human behind FN Meka's voice. So the vocals aren't really AI, but the persona, identity, character, and the rest, that's all virtual and not real. From what I read, and like you heard, they obviously have big plans to not only push FN Meka as far as, they possibly can, but like you heard, this is really just the beginning of this kind of thing, which isn't really surprising to me. The music industry has been going in this direction for a while. I mean, I knew something like this was most definitely gonna come after they had Tupac's hologram performing on stage with Snoop Dogg over 10 years ago. Also, let's not even get into how the music industry has been absolutely milking deceased artists with all those posthumous album releases. This FN Meka robot rapper, though, honestly, man, this shit just looks creepy. I mean, look at this thing. The green dreads.
If I say it's sad right now and Let's go.
face tattoos, the eyes, it looks weird and it looks creepy. This is really just a walking caricature of what a rapper is quote-unquote supposed to be. A walking caricature in robot form, that is. So there's been a lot of outrage about this FN Meka AI rapper.
Yeah, this is
and I
sad.
just want to say this off the bat. No matter how hard the industry tries to replicate and or replace real artists, ain't no way that's going to happen. And why is that the case? Well, because music listeners want to connect with real people and not robots. Because one very strong reaction to this is, how is this possible?
You know, it would be sad. It would be sad that people would start like reacting to this, not reacting, getting attached to this persona, which is not even real. Like how people are getting attached to anime. It's like it's based for their own lives. And I can see how people can get attached to TV series, like, because at least there are real people that are acting. But getting attached to anime, bro, getting attached to anime, like, it kind of gonna be the same thing. That's how I see it.
Possible, an AI rapper getting a record deal over real people. Yes, that's what the industry has come to. I think FN Meka is really just a social experiment taking place by the industry and labels. I think what they're doing is they're going down the path of creating a virtual artist so they can see if this AI artist can potentially compete with real artists, you know, like actual people. Because the incentive here is what? That's right. Money.
That
Any
shit
talk
is
about
creepy
pushing the
as hell.
boundaries of technology in the music industry, yada yada, I'm not buying any of it. Because let's put it like this, if record labels in an alternative universe somehow could find a way to replicate the same type of success a real artist gets with an AI artist, they would take that opportunity in a heartbeat. Now that is obviously not possible since artists are real people who connect with other real people in the real world, unlike FN Meka. The point I'm trying to make is this: if there was a, magical way for the music industry to replace artists and have AI rappers do the same exact job, they would definitely take that. Ain't no different from robots replacing real people in the manufacturing industry. If there was a way to increase automation and reduce real workers and still get the same exact result, the corporations are gonna double down on that to maximize profit, which they have, especially in the last decade. Luckily in this case we're talking about music here though, which involves a creative process, so replacing real people with AI rappers, that's out of the equation, thank God. I think this FN Meka thing once again just highlights the direction the music industry is headed in. Sadly, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is not the first and only artificial intelligence rapper that's going to get signed to a major label, believe that. I think my stance on this is pretty clear. I really don't think there's a need for a robot rapper in the game when we already got an abundance of real humans, okay, real artists in the genre. Why would I as a listener support a robot over another human? Unless we're talking, I just like how the music...
Like, bro, look at his eyes, man. What is this? Like, you got real people outside. You got real people that got real stories, that got struggles, that got they got substance, like some stuff to talk about. You feel me? That can connect with people, that can do a lot of other stuff. You bring in AIs that got nothing. It's a nobody. Why?
Music sounds so much, and I'll just listen to this song and I'll leave it at that. Regarding that, by the way, FN Meka's music is basic as hell. This is just a complete and utter replica of what we've heard already, so I don't even know how the song managed to crack over 1.2 million streams on Spotify. It could be a case of what the man J. Cole said, niggas be faking their streams. I don't know, I'm just saying. Also, 10 million followers on TikTok for a robot rapper, that's a lot. To all my artists out there, I just want to say this: I don't think you're in competition with this thing. This is just a money grab on the industry's end, as I see it. No artist needs to worry about an AI rapper taking their spot. What I'm personally worried about though is if we see an influx of these robots in a game and the music collectively makes a lot of impact. I doubt it's going to get to that point, but if it does end up happening, I think that's when we need to start worrying. But yeah, FN Meka, an AI rapper who got signed to a major label the other day, dropped its first song featuring Gunna. What do you guys think about this? By the way, just to address...
Now people might get into riots because why did you call him an it? It must have wanted to be called a he or something.
Something that's completely unrelated. I know that I've been gone for a little bit of time. This is actually my first upload in like 3 weeks, which is very unusual.
Good luck with your uploads, bro. Hope you're the best. Yeah, this video is shocking and sad, bro. See y'all next time.